and you'll never see me coming. Hello everyone, it's me once again, your defending champion Solarbite for another action figure review. And for today, I'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Wenwu, or simply call him the Mandarin, as he appeared in Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings. And yeah, we finally got him for the first time! Woohoo! So let's go ahead and take a look at Wenwu the Mandarin. Take a look at his head sculpt, looks very awesome, man. He looks like the actor. The name is Tony Leon, the guy who played Wenwu in the movie. That was a pretty nice touch for him, and I like the details on his hair, which is pretty nice. And the rest of the figure, he's got his matte black suit that he has in the movie, and he's got the dark blue on his shoulder pads, which is nice, and I love the details on his suit. It's nicely textured to it, which is pretty cool. Same right here on the back. And onto his forearms, he's got his 10 powerful rings that he has in the movie. Originally, Mandarin has 10 rings which were attached onto his fingers, which is nice. And he's got his tunic piece, which is pretty detailed, and I love they sculpted the 10 rings logo to it, which is pretty cool. This tunic piece are exactly the same from T'Chaka from the Black Panther wave, which is nice touch for him. And on his feet as well, it's got the detailed laces onto his boots, which is pretty badass. I really love it. But overall, this is way better than the Trevor Slattery Mandarin. Wenwu has come a lot of accessories, as you can see there. First up, we got these 2 sets of Kung Fu style hands, which is pretty good for this character, and I love the sculpt to it, like parang kokotong mo yung kalaban mo in Filipino, by the way, which is pretty cool. And it's got the 2 sets of gripping hands, which you can hold the sword to it. And last but not the least, he comes with this weapon, which is a hook sword, and I love the details onto his sword, which is the gunmetal gray onto the blade, as well on the handle piece. And it's got the black handle to it, which is pretty detailed, pretty cool. Overall, this is a nice touch for Wenwu the Mandarin. Okay, for its articulation, head looks up pretty far, which doesn't have a neck hinge to it. It moves down pretty nice. It moves side to side. It's got the great amount of pivot to it. It's got this ball joint shoulders, can rotate full 360. It moves out to the side, and it's got the bicep swivel, and it's got double jointed elbows, which is pretty cool. And it's got the wrist swivel and wrist hinge, and it's got the diaphragm joint, which rotates, moves side to side. It pivots, it crunches forward and back. Sadly, there's no waist swivel, but the legs can kick forward, which is restricted by his tunic piece. It moves out, it moves back, it moves out to the side, and it's got the thigh swivel, and it's got double jointed knees, which is pretty good. There's no boot swivel or anything. Ankle moves up, it moves down, and it's got ankle pivot, moves side to side. And now for some comparisons. Here's Wenwu's scales with Scott Summers, also called Cyclops, and Steve Rogers, also called Captain America, Logan the Wolverine, and Hank McCoy the Beast. Mark Spector the Moon Knight, and Black Cat. His arch rival Tony Stark the Iron Man. And last but not the least, here's Wenwu scales with Black Widow and Gambit. So I'll highly recommend get this Wenwu. If you don't have the Trevor Slattery Mandarin, this is the good way to go, and it's worth picking up for your MCU villains display. And that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for other good stuff. And as always, thanks for watching.